John chapter 5, verses 5 through 8. Are we ready to read? Amen. And it reads in this manner. And a certain man was there, which had an infirmity 38 years. When Jesus saw him lie and knew he had been now for a long time in that case, he said unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool. But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. And Jesus said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. May the Lord add a blessing to the reader and hearer and the doers of his words. You may be seated. If we should pin a topic on the given text this morning, speaking right briefly, when the Lord speaks. When the Lord speaks. Ushers, you may relax. This is not to discredit the miracle that Jesus performed in this man's life, because just as well as he performed miracles in this man's life, he has performed miracles in all of our lives. How do you know, preacher? Because last night when I laid down, I went to sleep. I didn't have no awareness of what was going on, but God kept my heart pumping. He kept my blood circulating, and he kept my lungs breathing. I didn't have no awareness of what was going on around me, but God. God did it, and God did it all by himself. We truly are glad to be here this morning. We know that this is the day after we celebrated the anniversary of our country's independence. This is more than just a day that we get together and cooked a bunch of food and put our outfits on and shot fireworks. But we must bear in mind that the cost that went into us gaining this independence. There have been people that have sacrificed their lives for our protection and for us to maintain this certain unalienable right to be free. To some, it still feels like we ain't free. But I stopped by to encourage you this morning while I encourage me that there is still a man that grants liberty to the captives. He also heals broken hearts and he sets our minds at ease. And just like we mark the 4th of July on our calendar, we too will have a day of independence, a day that we have been set free. I don't know your day. Your day might have been Monday. Your day might have been Tuesday. Your day might have been Wednesday. Your day might have been Thursday. But I know my day was Friday. Your day might have been Saturday. For I heard the Lord saying that who the Son sets free is free indeed, if we only trust him. And his name is Jesus. I preached this text a few weeks ago at a Men's Day program, and it hadn't let me go. And I asked the Lord, what is it about this text that wouldn't let me go? And what I found out is that the revelation that I got this time was deeper than the revelation I got the first time. It's the same word, it's the same God, but his word is new to us every day. We can read one verse one day and get something totally different another day. And since obedience is better than sacrifice, I yielded to the Lord, Mike, and I sat down and I began to pray and seek direction. And what I found out is that there's something about hearing the voice of the Lord. Thus, we have our topic, when the Lord speaks. The book of John, not to be confused with 1st, 2nd, or 3rd John. However, it is the same John that wrote these books, the John that was the disciple that Jesus loved, the same John that was at the foot of the cross with Mary, Jesus' mother, and Mary Magdalene, the same John that said, Woman, behold your son, and son, behold your mother. In this, the 5th chapter, we find out that Jesus is being about his Father's business. And that he was at a wedding feast in